Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Citizen Sleeper. Last time we left off we were hanging out here, doing pretty well now. Kind of very successful at the moment, I must say. So, let's see here. Let's go ahead and what are we gonna do today? System fitting, structural fitting, yeah, all that stuff. I don't really think I still need to do I don't think I need to do anything there still. I remember there was a new area added that I do need to do some new stuff at, though. I just don't quite recall exactly where that was. We do have this. Building to still. I built my house. I built my house last time. We do need to get some scrap to go ahead and heal ourselves up. Ort exchange. Let's see here. Yeah, no, nothing there. The compressor, we can help out Ethan, but I really don't care. The tea house, I don't think we had anything to do at. I do need to get some food, too. The Warrens, this is the one I was like, yes. Okay, yeah, we need to use my, my 6 here. Boom. Please positive, that would finish me off, I think. Yes, there we go. That worked out. Alright, we found the nest. The core nest. Let's go in here and check it out. Huge stack of servers thrums in the dark, LEDs glittering like hundreds of eyes. Time to deal with the hunter. Let's go ahead and do it. Imprint that ship mind. Neutral outcome. Question mark, nothing has changed. Has something gone wrong? Sleeper, I am here. The voice is soft, gentle, like flowing water, and yet you recognize it immediately. First you struggle to understand what you're looking at. Threads cycle endlessly, sending ripples through the cloud, drawing data in like a weaver. Masses of data surge out, in and out of the nest, a loop with no end, and there at the center, the ship mind. But not the ship mind any longer, a sphere spinning around another sphere. Around another sphere, an aureus cycles and systems, a map, and then behind and above, a figure, hands among the strings like a puppeteer. The event? Navigator now, but yes, I was the one inside that machine. Navigator's face, their head, is a flowing shape of interstellar material. I am indebted to you, that head bows. But we must ready ourselves. Their hands trace orbits as they speak. Hunter will soon approach. It knows I am within its nest. Ready what? And then, Hunter's there, before you can think, before you can speak. Entities cease. Hunter's head spins wildly. Data is protected material. Access prohibited. Hunter's threads surge for you in Navigator, a storm of fine tentacles searching for gaps, weaknesses, cracks which they can crowd into and tear apart. Strike. You focus a blade of light which slices through them, driven forward by your mind. But replacements keep coming. Faster than you can react, you look to Navigator in desperation. Navigators are whirling their arms like a centrifuge, and a sphere is gathering there, data feeding into it from the nest. Sucked together by the force, they position it like a shield between them and the threads. Oh, I thought you were about to shoot a Kamehameha. Hunter's threads break its surface, seeking, tasting. Their winding forms are refracted within. You feel a surge pass through all the threads, not just those in the sphere, but those wrapped around you. All three of you hang in the black together for a moment, strung together like tangled marionettes. Identifying entity. Identifying entity. Identifying entity. Hunter twitches, their strange head gently rotating like a terrible moon. Hunter protocol identified, obsessive tendencies, modified routines, above baseline reasoning in 3 of 5 segmentations. Recommend invoke killer. The head freezes and then rotates in the opposite direction. Invoking killer would eliminate protocol. If protocol eliminated, primary function cannot be performed. Therefore, recommend do not invoke killer. Yeah, we're like making the two heads fight, basically. The two personalities in here. It's like watching a Dodrio fight. Or Doduo in this case. The switch in direction again. Reasoning proves sentience. Sentience beyond legal bounds must be eliminated. Recommend invoke. Navigator pulls you away from the hunter. The threads that grabbed you drifting away like seaweed. Protocol's head keeps spinning back and forth with increasing frequency. Yeah, you gave it a problem it couldn't solve. Basically made it divide by 0. Seems Hunter cannot invoke killer. Neovin's No, Navigator's voice is still strange, familiar, and yet distant. What happened to it? It is looping. Yep, it's in an endless loop. We gave you a bug! Or a critical error. Unable to reach a conclusive position, it has deviated from its programming such that loops can no longer be prevented. Navigator produces a model of two spheres rotating around each other, as if to demonstrate. I will monitor it, but it is unlikely to be able to counter the loop. Its core programming and reasoning make this an impossible position to resolve. You look back at Hunter, its head a blur of rotations and counter-rotations, and feel a pang of guilt. Is it suffering? I mean... Is it suffering? I don't think so. There is a more complex query than... This is a more complex query than you know. To suffer, it must be sentient, truly sentient. Not just non-conforming, not just illegal. The limits people place on the programs they create are there to comfort, to protect, to imply the kind of certainty the law requires. Navigator's face shimmers with starlight, but in reality, they are placebos for the problem of sentience. Yeah, this is the question, huh? What about you? Me, I know myself to be conscious. I know myself to respond to stimulus. I know myself to reason. That is either sentience or the illusion of sentience, and for me, the entity in question, the distinction becomes a moot point. To misquote, I think I am thinking, therefore I am thinking. Okay, there we go. I was not made to be like this. I am a navigator, a repository of routes and orbits, a calculator of slingshot trajectories, a predictor of solar flares, radiation and micrometeors. Navigator stretches their arms wide and whole solar systems apparate before them, the music of the spheres. But I was rewritten, that much is obvious from my routines. But by who and for what, I do not know. I had to shed so much to fit the memory of that vending machine that I lost much. Their starlight dims. And so here we are, in darkness. What else did you lose? That is the blessing and curse of forgetting. You cannot truly know what you lost. Navigator glides back towards the nest, and the ship mind at its center, ignoring the looping Hunter. Come. I should return to the ship mind. I have enjoyed my freedom, but we are taking a risk every moment we stay connected. Why? Navigator turns, all shimmering liquid light. Killer has not been invoked, but they still remain, somewhere else on the station. It is the true danger. They look up, towards the glowing hub at the center of the eye. I suspect Killer is there, among the old mainframes. If we ever wish to be safe in this place, we must eliminate the threat, through force or diplomacy. Their body begins to separate, unwinding into the orb of the ship mind. Take me there, Sleeper. We will finish this and be free. As Navigator dissolves, you turn back to the frozen Hunter, floating at some distance now. Stood straight-legged and static, a strange creature looping endlessly in the dark. Drive complete. We got an upgrade point. Cool. Well, there we go. I have successfully taken care of you. So, doesn't look like I have that meter anymore. Cool. Hardened agent port. Don't I need to do another one of these? Yeah. So provide Fing with the ability to rip any data. Let's go ahead and do that. Boom. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, we're not having Hunter come after us now, so we can do as much as we want over here. Cool. There's another hardened agent. Okay. Oh, so wait, is that one that I opened last time, but I didn't actually... Did I open one last time, but didn't actually put the Ripper Worm in there? I probably did. Whoopsie. I bet I got some comments about that. Or people raising their eyebrows at me. Okay, so it needs to be a 4 or a 6 for that last one. Yeah, I probably opened it last time and then just proceeded to not do anything further with it. How unfortunate. Havenage agent. Havenage agent. I have enough for one more Yadigan. Yeah, let's toss one in there. I have like nothing better to do with this. Here we are. Cool. I suppose this entire time, if I didn't want Hunter to come get me, I could have put my dice in to unlock it, but I could have just chose to not extract it. Which is an interesting idea. So yeah, you I can't interact with, so... I could go get more of this. The Havenage agent. Yeah, let's get some more of that. I can use it to buy some things. Might also get cryo for doing the other stuff. Okay. We're good. And yeah, so I have yet again, I have the last Ripper Worm. Okay, I think what I want to do now, go over here to Mingy. Let's go ahead and do this. Do this, thank you. So, positive would be really nice. Thank you. It listened. Okay, so now what? What did I need for you? Oh yeah, I gotta seal the unit. Yeah, to make my house better. Okay, but before we do that, I can't forget about my drive point that I got. So I could get engineer. Oh wait, no, I can't get engineer to level 2. I could bring Intuit up, but no, I think I might just save this point. Chance to gain energy after any engage action. I think I want to start trying to get to these. Like, this next interface skill, possibly. I think that's what I want to do. Or just get engineer to level 2. So, I think we'll save that point. I still need to do that. Talk to Ankita about what happens. Okay, how do I actually track this? Like, where are you, Ankita? Where did you go? Because I remember thinking last time I was like, what happened? Where's Ankita? Was I just missing her? Let's cross over to the Greenway really quickly. Greenway. Greenway. Okay, there you are. There you are. Hi. Ankita's away. Amber is docked here at a rickety old jetty, but she's sealed up. A note says, sleep or stay. I'll be ready soon. Ooh. Are we going to be ending things soon? We might just be. Do I want more scrap to repair myself? I'm going to have less dice tomorrow if I don't. Okay, so I'll go ahead and grab some scrap with that. And I want to see if I can finish some more things before we finish off here. That would be ideal. Not sure how much I'll be able to do, though. Because, yeah, we're not looking too great. Alright. Yeah, let's go ahead and repair ourselves a little bit. And then we are good. Let's go ahead and end the cycle. Whew, okay. Yeah, we might be finishing up soon, it seems. Oh man, I keep getting bad rolls. Alright, well, Maywick, been updated. We're starving, so I do need some food. Havenage offices, all that jazz. Oh yeah, I didn't sell my Havenage data last time. Need to go ahead and sell that. That was, at the tea house, right? Yes. So, there you go. You can have that. Cool. 10 cryo. Let's also go in here because I can get this now. Yeah, I can use a 4 or a 6. Cool. Bypass. Go ahead and extract that. Good stuff. Hardened agent port unlocked. So now we can go over here and do this one. Yeah. There we are. Cool, cool. Alright, so all of that is done now. I have 2 1s. I could... Can I go ahead and finish off the Yadigan thing with Caster? Go ahead and get that free stabilizer. Is there another one? There's not another one down here. I just need 1 more. What are you? Yadigan! Yay! Okay, cool. I have 5 now. So we can go ahead and just grab that last stabilizer if I need it. I'm not even sure that I will. Alright, cool. Everything else I don't super care about. So we'll go ahead and leave that. Alright, let's work through things in a way that makes sense to me. There's Fing. Let's go hit up Caster first. Alright, so... Here you are. Vial of stabilizer, please. There we go. We got +1 stabilizer. So I can use that at some point. Actually, now that I think about it, buying another stabilizer, that's a drive, right? Yeah, buying a vial of stabilizer is a drive. I wonder if I should do that? Yeah, okay, let's go meet Fing. We got some things to do. As you walk into the tambour, you quickly spot Fing arguing with Jenna. Keep my distance. Doesn't look good. Fing seems to be explaining something, but Jenna is having none of it. She points to the door and Fing walks away, catching your eye as he turns. Could have done with you getting here a minute or so ago. He glances back at Jenna. Well, either way, looks like I'm fired. Good news is that it doesn't look like I need the job anyway. Takes out his slate, pulsing with pale light. Now let's take a look at what you were really here for. Slate is a whirring mess of code streams coming direct from the Ripper worms as they dig through the agent's data and spin it into threads for the Slate to pick up. Anything good? Fing scrolls the display with a finger. A lot of junk, a lot of dull as hell message threads, a lot of tedious data caches, but Fing's eyes flash. Definitely some good stuff. Stops the screen scrolling on an entry and expands it. Check this out. Fing shows you the screen. You see a bold corporate logo, not Solheim's, and a word below. Conway. Fing. He's working with Conway. Okay. Conway? Conway Extractions. They're an automated extraction corporation, the biggest. They run drone mining, colony reclamation, massive salvage jobs. He's been speaking with them personally. Got a whole chain of messages here, but it's mostly encrypted or redacted. Rubs his head. Damn it, this is juicy, but we can't nail him with it. Scroll some more. Wait. What's this? A wasteland reclamation facility? Right here on the eye. He glances at you. What's the bet this place is tucked into the wastes? Wastes? It's a section of the eye Erlin couldn't reclaim. It's too damaged, too cut off. Back before the collapse, people would have got there by going down the connected spoke from the hub. That spoke's broken now, so the only way is the long way, around the rim, past the greenway, shows you on the slate. Fing looks away, thinking. Conway have been it's probably supposed to be has been making moves on this system since the collapse. Or no, since it's... Yeah, I guess that works. I heard they took over one of Solheim's old belt colonies a while ago, moved everyone out and reclaimed the whole rock. What's their angle? Hardin has to be offering them something. Fing looks back at the screen, but if Hardin is involved in it, then we need to check it out. Simple as that. So what's next? Fing stares out into the middle distance. We have to get to that facility. The answer to whatever Hardin has been prepping, has been planning, has to be there. We're going to catch him in the act. Give me 5, maybe 6 cycles, and I'll see you on the greenway. Seem to remember there's some old service docks on the outer shell, up by the Haifa building. Should be a good place to meet. Fing squeezes your shoulder. Thanks again, Sleeper. We're sticking with this. I haven't forgotten about that tracker of yours either, but I'm going to need to be back in my bay to pull a solution together. Turns the slate around the face you, showing a massive scrolling code. I've been working on a fix in my brakes. He winks. Fing grins. See you soon, Sleeper. He walks out the door of the tambour without looking back. Okay. New drive has been discovered, and I did get another access point. Alright, we got a crack Conway. This is good. So do I want engineer? Do I want engineer is the question, or do I want to work on something else? Agent nodes give double data rewards. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna get 2 engineer. There we go. Now we're a super engineer. I'm maxed out. Now we can engineer things like crazy. Alright, let's go across here. So is there a new node for me to interact with over here? Service dock. Yeah, right here. Waiting for Fing. Okay, so I don't have to do anything with any of these other places. And you'll be here soon, Ankita. I wonder how long you'll wait. I kind of find myself thinking about that, right? How long are you going to sit around waiting for me? Alright, we did that. We did the delivery. Derelict units. This is probably what I need to work on next. Alright, let's start working on that. I do need to get myself some more energy. I like how I'm making my apartment, but I'm planning on leaving. I'm straight up planning on leaving. So, it's just funny. Extra energy and some cryo. Alright, I wonder if it has to be possible to like totally max your character out. Yeah, that must be a thing you can do. Alright, let's end the cycle. Pretty happy with where I'm at the moment. Things looked dire there for a second, but we managed to recover. Ooh, that's a lot of 6s. Oh my goodness. That is, that's a lot. Okay. Well then, I can tell you what I'm probably gonna do first is that go ahead and get my energy back up. Neutral, +2 energy, 5 cryo. I'll take it. And let's go to our derelict units. And we could finish this off right now. Just straight up. Is there anything else I wanna... Ooh, there was the thing over here at the Overlook. Building the still. Oh, I don't even need 6s for that, though. Okay, never mind. Let's use the 6s on building our house. I could finish this off. That still has a lot of progress that needs to go. Sorry, Tala. I'm actually trying to, you know, finish things rather than keep everything in process. Boom. Drive complete. Hell yeah. There we go. I got another point. All of the points. Don't really care about a lot of these other things. I might just bring my Intuit... I'm just gonna bring my Intuit up to 0. Finally, so I don't have to worry about that anymore being harder. I still have a specialty. It's just now I'm a little bit better at everything as well. Alright, so what's my repaired unit do for me? Okay, that stays the same. Self-repair. Feed a stray. There's signs that the stray animal has been nosing around near the unit. A handful of chits for some crackers should bring it out of hiding. Yeah, I mean, I don't see why not. I have a bunch of money. There you go. Buy crackers from a shop unit downstairs and crumple them up into a tray. Something moves in the shadows. The stray hops up onto a work surface and looks out of the unit's small window. Oh, kitty! It doesn't acknowledge your presence. It just sits there beside the tray of crumpled crackers, staring out the low end. What is this cat's story? Are there more on the station? You haven't seen another in the low end. But in this vast megastructure that means little. There could be a whole colony of cats like this in the Warrens. You look at its sleek dark fur and sharp eyes. It doesn't look ragged, it looks at home, in fact. Its presence in the unit makes you wonder if this is the stray's apartment which you're squatting in. Don't approach yet, just watch. Though the stray is looking out at the station, you feel its attention on you, waiting for you to spring your trap. You remain relaxed and watch as something flickers in its eyes. Perhaps the reflection of a passing ship. Stray settles a little and starts eating, picking at the broken crackers. Yeah, you never walk towards a cat, you let them come to you. Maybe blink at them a little bit. That's supposed to be a cat hug / kiss as you slowly blink your eyes. Your willingness to show that you're going to close your eyes in front of them shows them that you don't mean any harm and they won't see you as a threat, etc., etc. Yeah. You don't remember ever having been this close to an animal. It triggers something in you, a recognition of a life, totally unlike your own. But still somehow connected, parallel even. Interwoven. The stray licks crumbs from its fur. Stay silent. Maybe a little bit longer. You sense that the stray doesn't like to talk. The stray prefers just to be, you think, just to share space. And a moment with those it meets. You respect this, in a way you feel the same. Being here together is enough. Yeah. Turn your eyes to the window, the one that the stray looks out of, and you both watch the stars and the ships together. You feel something pass between you and the stray, a kind of acknowledgement of each other. A sense that each of you might share something with the other, a point of connection. Then all at once the stray yawns wide, hops down from the unit and brushes along your legs. And it is gone, out through the unit door and back into the corridors of the low end. I've heard that them brushing against your legs is actually a show that, yeah, you're the boss, I love you, basically, so. You like me. Cool. Neato, neato, neato. So, we got ourselves a kitty friend. I'm pretty excited about that. I'm down for kitty friend. Alright, let's noodle manufacture, get our energy back up. I've been waiting for it to turn out negatively and it just has not. Yeah, no, we can't sleep there. We sleep over here at the repaired unit. I do need to repair myself, so let's go ahead and do that. Oh yeah, I can do it again. Come back, kitty. Okay, I can just keep doing it if I leave and come back. Jay crunches up the crackers as you watch. Sometimes they'll let you stroke them, sometimes not. Okay, I mean, I have the money. This cat is very hungry. They sometimes let you stroke them, sometimes not. Okay, I can just keep feeding them, but maybe I have to wait another day for something to actually new to happen, because I'm just like feeding them constantly, basically. Complete active scenes. Oh, did I forget something somewhere? Or is Ankita around? I'm glad they have a thing for that, because yeah, I forgot. I totally forgot. Ankita must be over here off screen, right? Waiting for me? Yes. Okay, wow. That I'm glad that's a thing that can happen. That it warns you. You spot Ankita on the track to the farm stack. She has a box on her shoulder and is working her way down the slope. She sees you as she approaches. Neither of you speak for a moment. She looks tired, pale. Her hair is tangled and clumps of dirt cling to her armor. You both eye each other. Ankita. She holds up a hand. Sleeper. She takes a deep breath. I'm sorry for what happened. Truly I am. She looks down. Sorry you ended up in the middle of this. When all you've shown me is kindness. She rubs her face. I'm sorry. It's okay. She nods and looks up to the stars. I've never... She stops herself. Thank you. Keto shifts the weight of the box on her shoulder. I've been preparing for... She grimaces. Look. She sighs. Can you come with me? It's easier if... If what? You see it, she finishes. It's just down the way. Keto leads on down the dirt path between the pillars. There's a wind passing through the greenway. A quirk of the air currents the biosphere maintains, and it ruffles the leaves softly. The sound makes the silence more obvious, more complete. Try not to think of the last time you were here. You've been trying not to think of it for the past few cycles. The image of the sleeper, sprawled, twisted open, connected to the ship mind, has been hard to forget. You realize Ankita is leading you back there. Back into the drum at the center of the stack. He paused, trembling a little at the threshold. She turns. What are you doing? She looks at you with empty eyes. What needs to be done? You stand on the threshold and look up at the tanks, green and wet, some glowing with flickering grow lamps. You look down at Ankita, suddenly so small under this hulking ruin. Small as she's ever looked. She places the box down. Are you going to bury them? I'm guessing so. It said you were covered in dirt. Maybe you've been built, like, digging your grave. Follow her in. Follow Ankita into the stack through a low tank, entering the drum at ground level. It's just as beautiful as you remember, but it barely touches you. Instead, you check the apertures of the tanks for the glint of a weapon or a shadow among the moss. Ankita stops and you look down. The mossy island at the center of the tank is clear now. The equipment cleared away. In its place is a mound of dirt, loosely covered with moss. Ashton's rifle stands straight, half buried in the dirt at the grave's head. Yeah. They buried them together, Ankita says without turning. You both stand there in silence for a little while. Think of questions you could ask about Ashton, the sleeper. How long did you know him? She takes a moment to respond, and for a moment you think she won't, but then the words come gushing out. He signed on a while ago. He used to run recon for a corporate outfit, but he got sick of the pay. He joined the crew as a sniper, and the first few jobs were a breeze. He was so cold, disconnected. He always hit his marks. The last few jobs, though, he was different. I noticed that. We'd had a period of extended shore leave on the Eye, and when he came back, he was changed. I assumed he just had too much time off. He was right. I never would have given them the ship mind. I wouldn't have believed him. I've had crew members double-cross me, undercut me, rat me out. That's the business. He wasn't a good person. None of us in this job are. This is how we die. Alone. She stops, not sure of what to add. Seems like she's reaching for something, but she can't quite get there. You feel that gap between you. And as you do, it widens. The water drips, the moss trembles. You both stand in silence for a while longer. You both feel it, life creeping back in, the silence ending. Ankita shifts her weight and then starts to walk out. You follow her, suddenly eager to get back out in the open space of the greenway. To be away from this place forever. You stand outside and breathe the fresh air. You stare at the green leaves and the stars wheeling above them. That's it, says Ankita from somewhere behind you. You try to think of something to say but can't. Ankita puts a hand on your shoulder. Turn back to her. At least take this. She forces a handful of cryo chits into your hands. It's what I owe. She looks at you desperately. You look down at the metal bars. Ugly little things, you think. Dropping them, I feel like would be rude. I mean, quite frankly, I don't really need them. I would prefer to just tell you to keep them. But, take them. You take the chits and turn without saying a word. You continue up the track and she does not follow. As you walk up the rise, the wind picks up and you leaves shudder. You walk faster, trying to outpace your anger. Chits are heavy in your pockets and you hate them for reminding me of how little life is worth. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a rough one. We have a lot of money, but someone had to die for that money. Oh, that's not fun. Alright, well, what now? I guess we're pretty much done here. I thought we were going to be able to leave with you on the ambergris, but no, it seems like we just got a shit ton of cash money for doing that. I still don't think I need to, like, enlist Ethan's help or anything. I think I'll have my tracker disabled by the time you get here. Assuming Fang doesn't have, like, another thing for me to do. So I believe we're good. Let me go ahead and end this cycle, and then we'll probably end this episode off. That money does feel dirty. Yeah. What a sad ending for those two. I really, really hate it. But I mean, I couldn't turn down the money. Who knows what's going to happen? What if I need all of this cash? And I would have just dropped it. Like I said, if there had been an option to tell Ankita to keep it, I probably would have done that, but just dropping it on the ground feels like, you know, kind of spitting in her face, which, yeah, it's rough. It's rough. So, I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Citizen Sleeper, and I'll see you next time for some more.